Alright guys, what's going on? Shellz back here again. This is Football Manager 20 Manchester United career mode. I'm going to call it career mode, even though I don't know what you call it. You call it just a career maybe? I don't know. But anyway, today we've got this game coming up against Barcelona. Let's firstly check out what has been happening since you guys were last here. So, if I'm correct, who did we play last time? Was it Liverpool? Yeah, it was definitely Liverpool. So, Fenerbahce 4-1. This was my second team I sent out. I didn't want to play my first team. I felt like we could get away with our reserve team, and I think I did kind of fall foul to that in the reverse fixture, but this is a great result to get. Carlos Lena here out to Mason Greenwood. Lovely touch pass, and then Greenwood with the finesse finish into the bottom right corner. Beautifully done. But very quickly, Fenerbahce got right back into the game. Poor play here at the back from Dalot. A little rusty on game time, and Max Kruse or whatever you pronounce the German guy smacks it in. We got a penalty then. 2 minutes later, Juan Mata put that away for 2-1. And then we piled on the pressure then. Mason Greenwood crossed the ball into Guardiola here, who slaps it into the top corner. And then we made it 4. Beautiful play here. Vlahovic, Williams, into Garner, into Vlahovic. Did I call him Vlahovic? Why did I call him that? Vlahovic, who's starting to find form, which I'm really liking. So it was a great start to that one. We played Wolves at Molineux, a good win here. I was a little tentative about how we played. I certainly felt like Wolves were coming for the equaliser, but we pushed through and we kept the pressure on. So Adama Traore, the Wolves did start off opening up here. Traore just absolutely having a field day, and Ralph Menes just side foots into our net in the 7th minute. Very poor defense. Pogba here at the shot just about 2 minutes later, pretty much against. We do tend to equalise pretty quickly. Senguy's under into Marcus Rashford, who puts the ball in. Under is just back from injury, which has been a bit of a really kind of derailed our I felt like kind of derailed things, but he started to get back into everything, starting to come back in. And then you see the Anthony Martial goal before half time, and that really just kept us in the game. We did keep, I think we kept Wolves to 1 shot in the first half, but the second half they played a complete different game, and they really did come for us with chances, and it was definitely not as easy as it felt. We then played Norwich in the league. We should have beaten these guys 4-0, but we gave up sloppy goals. I was really annoyed with the goals we gave up in this game. I thought we were going to do a lot better, but the game was won. Let's start off here. Falls João Pedro, Moi Gomez inside. João Pedro finds the back post. I believe he plays for Watford now, doesn't he? Or I could be wrong. Then Bruno Fernandes here, through ball in to Martial. Lovely play. Martial tucks it in inside the inside post there, and well, the Norwich keeper not happy. Second goal here, corner. Senguy's under right into Anthony Martial, and that was 2-1. We then went up 3. Martial here, lovely through ball into Rashford. Rashford passed out to Pogba, and Pogba just places it as calmly as he likes the bottom corner. 3-1 up, game set match, and then they give a penalty away. 4-1. It should be game set match. We shouldn't have conceded it again, but I think we got a little bit complacent. Max Aarons, the fantastic the right back, finds it in there to it was a Boga. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but that got them the second goal, and then they got a third, which was pretty poor defense. His second of the game there. I mean, De Gea must have been fuming there because Wan-Bissaka was just asleep at the wheel, so I was furious about that one. Not happy with that performance. Went away to Fenerbahce. I thought we'd absolutely smash them. I really did. I thought we'd go here with our second team and control the game, but we never looked right. We were completely off filter. They just they dominated the game. That's the only way to put it. We did have chances at the second half. I think we had a chance with down 2-0 for Angel Gomez to get us back to 2-1. I think like 20-25 minutes to go, and he just doesn't get it. So that was a huge miss for us, and I think overall it was probably where we lost the game. But there was chances we should have put away in that game, and would have been a different game. But hey, fair play. They scored the goals. We didn't. We then play West Brom at home. I don't know what was wrong with this game, but we looked slow, we looked sluggish, we looked lethargic. Everything just looked terrible, and it's just one of those poor games. But yeah, it happens. We move on. Then we played Arsenal at the Emirates. We all know what Arsenal hate when you not win at the Emirates. I couldn't. I wish they had the Arsenal fan TV so I could hear what Troops, DT, and all are saying. It would be just hilarious. But yes, we won this game, thankfully. Arsenal probably were as good as us, if not better, if you want to say that. But they make the mistake there, and Anthony Martial, he doesn't need a second invitation for that. And really, that was an absolute key goal, because we completely stole. I kind of felt like it was a bit of a smash and grab, to be honest, actually looking at the stats again, because they had 4 shots, or 4 chances, we had 2, they had more on target to us. They certainly had the chances, but at the end of the day, you know, I think they probably made one more mistake, and ultimately it cost them big time. So a big win there for us. And now today we have Barcelona in the Champions League. Now you may think Barcelona are too far ahead of us. No, they're not. Only 1 point ahead of us, and that is because they did lose to Salzburg 1-0. A Huang Hee-chan goal in the 86th minute for Salzburg. So that was a great result for us. I think, who do we have left? We have Salzburg away. So this is pretty much I feel like this is the one that decides who goes through number 1, and it's going to be up to us to turn up here, because oh wow, Salzburg are tied with points with us. Oh yikes. Okay, yeah, we have to win this game. Anyway, let's go to team selection. This is I think what our best lineup is at the moment. I'm actually gonna do I put Bailly in, or do I put I'm gonna put Twinsibi in beside. Twinsibi's gonna come in. I feel like I want Twinsibi there. I do want Maguire for the next 2 games. And we're gonna stick with this. Dan James needs to come onto the bench in place of Mata. Just hasn't played, so we're gonna have to give him a rest. But yeah, this is hopefully gonna be the side that does the job, but it does speak for itself. I'm gonna play positively. I'm gonna hope that gets the job done. But we have a terrible run of fixtures. I think I can show you guys. We have Barcelona today, we have City the weekend, and then we have Tottenham on the 2nd. So it's a pretty rough 8-day stretch here that, you know, we got to get through. So, you know, we got to win, but we've got to also, you know, set ourselves up in the Premier League. Anyway, let's submit that team. Let's get it started here. This is gonna be a big one. I'm a little bit nervous for it, but you know, these are the type of games to look up. Anyway, let's look at the Barcelona team. Suarez is captaining up front, Griezmann on the right, Puig and Sadio Mane, Arthur and Frankie de Jong. We got Sergio Roberto, Gerald Piqué, Clementine Lenglet, Jordi Alba, and then Ter Stegen in goal. That's a pretty good side, but I think ours is it's nearly as good to a point. So is Messi's not on the bench? No, he's not. He must be injured. They got Wijnaldum, Dembele, Moussa Wag is going to be a pretty good player. So yeah, interesting lineup. So we'll have to see what happens this one. So, you know, it's right there for the taking, lads. You know. Anyway, give me a search of we owe Barcelona. Exactly. That's the mentality to have in this one. Anyway, let's go to opposition instructions first off. Sadio Mane, let's tight mark him. I'm gonna give Suarez some dirty tackles on Griezmann. We're gonna tight mark him as well, and I don't mind Puig's not something to worry about. I think we're gonna tackle De Jong hard. We're gonna press him, and then we're gonna tackle. Yeah, we'll give Arthur a few dirties as well. I'm not a fan of him as a player. But anyway, let's get this game started here. Champions League action at Old Trafford. Starts off here with Barcelona highlight. Sergio Roberto here on the right flank. Inside, finds De Jong. Head to Sergio Roberto. Got to do a better job there, Pogba. It's a first chance for Sadio Mane, but it goes wide left, and that is a thankful that, but semi-chance I'd call that for Barcelona. So hopefully we do better in the next 10 minutes of this game. This is possession state right now. Barca with 3/4 of the possession, so we need to get our hands on the football and start to control it. But here's a free kick. Suarez hits it right at the wall, falls to Antoine Griezmann. Could have played at Old Trafford himself. Finds Piqué. Oh no, Piqué, the old Man United player. He's come back to bite. Old Trafford. That should have been dealt with better. Griezmann just waits there. Oh, he just gets past through 2 guys too easily. And Puig, or she's going to call him Puig ball. Gerald Piqué with a free header. I mean, who's marking him? Oh, he just lets go of him, doesn't he? The offside, ooh, close, but just really poor defense there. Not sure who was meant to be there, but really poor stuff by us. So that really does change the complexity of this game. mean, this really does put us under pressure of the Champions League. I think we could potentially get knocked out of the group stages if we lose this game. I feel like we have to get a point out of this one. I feel like a point is something, but Smalling gets us back in it. Get in there. Brilliant job, Chris Smalling. We answer straight back. That is a fantastic finish. What a brilliant whip in here from Senguis. Senji's under. Ter Stegen, I think he gets just a pull on it, but doesn't get enough to keep it out of the back of the net. And it's 1-1 again. 2 goals, 2 centre-backs scoring. What a game we have in store for ourselves. Chris Smalling, beautiful finish there. So it took us 13 minutes to equalise back in. Now suddenly we are in a game ourselves here. Come on, Bruno. Come on, Pogba. We need you guys to step up. We need you guys to come alive here. This should be your playground. Pogba. Come on, Pogba. Absolutely ripped De Jong a new one. Oh, Paul. I know you saw the money signs when you wanted to score the goal, but just not good. I need to sit down with Pogba in the next coming weeks and just organise a deal with him to keep him here long term. I'm going to offer him a 5-year contract, of course. It's an absolute no-brainer. I think anyone in the world would offer Pogba a 5-year contract. I think anyone who says he wouldn't is just an idiot. Anyway, Smalling, Twansibi. Whip it in, Twan. Come on, whip it in, Smalling. Twansibi. I don't know why I love calling, I call Wan-Bissaka Wan, I call Twan, and then I call Wan Mata. Wan, I don't know why, I don't know, it's one of those obsessions really. But anyway, Shaw whips it up to Young, Inter gets that ball, Pogba's dispossessed him. Pogba, don't glory, give it into your French counterpart. You should have given it to Martial. Martial has been making that his bread and butter all season, and you should give it up, mate, come on. Ter Stegen out to PK. Can we steal one from the back here? Barcelona playing at riskily, but they're pretty damn good at this. Pass the ball around and all this patience that seems to work for them. But Rashford intercepts it. Rashford, look for Anthony. Look for Anthony, Marcus. Look for Anthony. He finds Anthony. It's Bruno. Bruno Fernandes. What a finish, Bruno Fernandes. Or how the FIFA guy says it, Bruno Fernandes, or whatever it is. But what a finish from Fernandes. Oh, I thought for a second Rashford was going to overextend it too much. It falls to Martial. It doesn't quite come from Martial. But Bruno Fernandes, he's there in support. He was there waiting for it. And like any good attacking midfielder, knows exactly when to bury it. Just whack it up the field, man. Whack it up the field. Don't even mess around. Just get it up the field and get rid of it. Pogba, Twansibi, ref, half time. Come on, ref. Come on. Oh, we might get a third here. Can we get a third? Bruno, Martial, Senguis to make it. Oh, I thought for a second we were going to get something there, but no, unfortunately not. But wow. What a result here. 2-1 up here. City down 2-0. I like to see that. Yeah, great half, lads. Great half. Come on, let's give them some motivation here. Passionate. No, we're the underdogs here. Yeah, come on. Marcus Rashford gains confidence. Sandro Tonali inspired. That's exactly what we want to see from you lads. Come on, boys. 45 minutes here, but Barcelona are going to send it here. Mane whips in for Griezmann, and there it is. I told you they were coming. And yeah, kiss of death. 2 minutes and 35 seconds of the second half. Antoine Griezmann scores the goal. That was too easy, really, wasn't it? From us, we should have done better in defence, but too much space to Sadio Mane, who's now playing his football at the Nou Camp. 120 million move in the off season to Barcelona, just not good enough from us, really. And yeah, should have been tighter marked with him, but I think probably looking to make a few subs in the next few minutes. Rashford's picked up a knock. That's not good. Tight hamstring, but he's still going to play through here. It's a poor pass, gives the ball to Barcelona. Now Barcelona can start a counter. Not really a counter team. They're more of a counter possession team, really. But De Jong, we're going to have to bring Rashford off here around the 60-minute mark and get someone on who's maybe, doesn't have a tight hamstring, because it's hard to play Barcelona when you're fully healthy, let alone you're injured. So we'll have to see about that. But anyway, here come Barcelona, treading us open. It's Luis Suarez. Great save there. Great save. Keeping us alive in this one. That was too easy. He just bypassed our defensive line like he was nothing. Like he had the invisibility cloak on. Corner whip in. Doesn't cause any issues there. Headed away easily, but it's Griezmann here. Go on. Take the ball off from Twansibi. Doesn't quite get there, Twan. We need to take that quicker off him. This is the problem. Barcelona are just happy just to, pass the ball around, control possession, just, wait for the air, and that's the problem really. That's good block by Ambasaka. I feel like the goal's coming here though. Barca are just they're putting it on thick here. Alaba whips it in. Good job from Smalling, and now the counter is on Senguis. Go on, Senguis. Oh, what a tackle from Sadio Mane with an absolute amazing tackle from him. 60-minute mark. Rashford's got perfect time to bring Dan James on. Bit of pace, bit of intricacy, and we'll see what happens there. I'm gonna bring on Fred. I'm gonna leave that sub for the time being. We're just gonna bring on Dan James this time. Need some fresh legs on that left hand side. Maybe we can, exploit Sergio Roberto. To see about that. Anyway, 65 minutes into this one. Okay, 70 minutes. What can we make? What change can we make that will change this game? Do we go to a Jude Bellingham or a Carlos Elena to try and break this deadlock? I think we're going to go for this. We're going to bring Carlos Elena and we're going to play him as a cam. It's risky. It's aggressive. But I feel like it's the right move to make. I'm going to bring Greenwood on the right. Another risky move, but I feel like we have to go for it. I feel like we need 3 points here. We need 3 points. This could win us the going through, and it's a huge difference. We're playing better than them. We just need to put this away. Come on, lads. Come on. Show us what you got. Come on, please. And actually make that change. Anyway, they brought on Wijnaldum for Dion. They've put Busquets on for Arthur. So they're kind of going for a bit more of a defensive lineup than what they're used to. But Smalling runs on CB. Lovely play. Dan James. I was hoping he'd use his pace, but just seems to give the ball a pedestrian. He's back from injury. So yeah, I suppose he's a bit rusty, but that can't be rusty against games against Barcelona. You need to be 100% sharpness, 100% focus, 100% concentration, 100% everything pretty much if you want to beat them. I thought for a second, man, I was going to sneak through there, but thankfully he doesn't. Defense, Greenwood, move yourself up the field. Back to, oh my goodness, I thought for a split second I'd end up as an own goal. I would have absolutely lost my shit there if that happened, but how close was that? Oh my. That is about 3/4 of the way past the line. About a quarter just over, thankfully, keeping it in the game. Maybe they brought Cucurella on for Jordi Alaba now. So hopefully, maybe a gap opens up here, but it's going to be Barcelona at the corner. Weak with this in. It's falls to Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum crosses it back to Mane. Oh my, that would have been a potential winner. But thankfully, we keep it out, bit up the field. I don't like playing out from the back, but I suppose that is what I've kind of signed up to do. Dan James, space. Dan James, look outside. Dan James. Oh, the gloriness. I suppose it is the right play to do, but I would have liked him to pass to Greenwood or Martial. I think those two would have had a better chance to end it off, but he got a cut hand. I mean, is he? Wait, whoa, hold up. Is he forced off the field? Okay, thank God. For a split second, this would be cruel if we conceded from that, because we didn't deserve that. But Martial's gonna have the last laugh here. We're in 2 minutes to go in this one. Martial, come inside. Martial. Oh, might have that. Wow, that would have been a miracle if that worked. But Bruno Fernandes, tired legs, 60%. Oh, God, we got to figure out a way to rest him. Don't think we're going to steal this one even with 5 minutes. It's added time. Yeah, unfortunately, just not our night, really, unfortunately. That Griezmann goal and sort of second half, actually pretty even finishing there, as you see. We had 11 shots on target there, 5, but look at the chances, really. That's kind of what, you look at when you see. So unfortunately, not to be our night, but I think we have to hope for Salzburg to lose, really. But yeah, I won't bet my house on that for sure. Anyway, let's go to the dressing room. Let's say well done. We'll say they're unlucky. I feel like we were a bit unlucky. But yeah, unfortunately, that wasn't to be. Let's just rush ahead here. Pogba needs rest. Bruno needs rest. Everyone needs a bloody rest. I know, but we got the worst part of the season to get through here. So we're just gotta keep focusing, lads. We've got City coming up. We've got Tottenham coming up. This is rough times. Fenerbahce, they have done us an absolute brilliant bit of work. Where's the group? Where is the groups? Is it in here? So where are we? Okay. So it does look like we're going to go second, which is a little unfortunate. Actually, wait, hang on a second. Oh, yikes. Look how this group is ridiculous. Suddenly Fenerbahce are on our back. So we have to beat Salzburg, and we have to beat them hopefully by 2 or 3 goals, just to make sure that if Fenerbahce beat Barcelona, we're covered. That's going to be a bit tricky, but we should be all right, hopefully. I'm on the fingers crossed that we do that. That is the Champions League. Let's have a look at the Premier League table for you guys. You guys can see what is happening. We're in a good position here. I think we're where we need to be. We're not first yet, but you don't need to be first after 38 games. That's all that matters. Right now, we need to keep pushing. I feel like we're starting to get a rhythm to the game, and that's a huge positive, I think, for us right now. So we got to keep this going. We've had 2 poor losses, really, to Everton and Burnley. I mean, if we got rid of them too, we'd be tied with Liverpool, but it's not to be. And then the draws have also, I think, been a little, drawing to West Brom and drawing to Crystal Palace, not good. But then again, you could probably say the same for the other teams. So look, it's going to be a tight finish. I think we just need to keep our head down, keep going. We need to score more goals. That's ultimately been our big problem. I think that's what we need to look to do to fix this season, hopefully, if we can. But we'll have to wait and see. But anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this up here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Some big games coming up. And yeah, actually, let's check where we're going to be when I come back. Chelsea game. Chelsea or Wolves, potentially. I'll probably come back for those. But yeah, that's a tough run of fixtures in December. It's a lot of games to play. We've got FA Cup then coming back. So yeah, should be interesting. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Sorry for no upload yesterday on Saturday. I was kind of busy. But anyway, guys, peace out. Enjoy.